2016-17 campaign. Lots of departures and acquisitions over the offseason for Frölunda, but they still get the offense going first. First shot of the game belongs to the visitors. Wellman comes in on the off wing, gets a nice shot away. That one's going to ping up and out. First period was a bit of a feel-out hockey game. Lots of hitting. The pace was quick at times, but nobody managed to find the back of the net through 20 minutes of play. Each team had their chances. Both goaltenders getting some action. Vogel, the starting netminder for the Grizzlies, had more to take care of. 11 shots against him in the first. And for Gustafsson, none was more difficult in the first 20 than that one. Beautiful snag with the left glove. 6 minutes gone in the first. Wolfsburg continue to try and get something nice. Gustafsson has no issues with most of the shots they put forward. 5 in the period for Wolfsburg. They did have close encounters just like this one, forcing turnovers. That was the name of the game for the Grizzlies in the first period of play. Nobody could capitalize on any mistakes, however. For Frolunda, their best chances came towards the end of the period. Working off the rush, they generate a decent amount of scoring that way. At least that was their bread and butter last year. With the new acquisitions, we'll have to wait and see. The Grizzlies, they wanted more in the first 20 minutes. They couldn't find it, but they started the second period off right. The home team gets the first goal, and it's not much to write home about. It's all about that juicy rebound. James Sharrow takes the initial shot, and it's Garrett Fauser right on the doorstep, right past the defender, and into the back of the twine. 3 minutes gone in the second. Frölunda get their chance for an equalizer. It's not going to go. Beautiful way to cut through the defenders. One-on-one chance. That one's turned aside by Vogel, though. Frölunda were hungry for a goal. They worked, but they couldn't find an answer for Vogel. Number 25 stood tall between the pipes for Wolfsburg throughout the second period, where Frölunda had numerous power plays to work with. And this unit is not one to take lightly. The German netminder had all sorts of action. His team was outshot throughout the game. He had to stand tall to keep it a close one. He did his job, kept his team in it, even with all the whacks and traffic out in front. But finally, Frölunda had to get something, didn't they? They put so many pucks towards the net. Vogel stood there the whole time. And Frölunda didn't let up at all. Still on the power play, still putting rubbers towards the net. They couldn't find an answer for Vogel. He was on point for 40 minutes of play. How long could he keep up the performance with his team unable to capitalize on their chances? Gustafsson comes up huge with the right pad. The blocker coming into play as well. Dying moments of the second. Wolfsburg on the power play, hungry for the 2-0 lead. They can't beat Gustafsson. Both netminders having a fantastic 40 minutes of hockey, no matter if there's a goal on the board or not. In the third, Frölunda finally, after all the waiting they put in, all the pucks towards the netminder, they managed to squeeze one right past Vogel under the 5-hole. Frölunda controlled the pace. They wanted to get shots in the slot, and they did that. Jo Lundqvist with a nice ripper through the middle, but Vogel is up to the challenge. 2 minutes after the goal, Frölunda add another one. Passing at its finest, redirection, superb. Victor Olofsson gets that one right past the right blocker of Vogel. Not much chance for number 25. Those are the toughest thing to stop as a netminder. He gets beat cleanly. Wolfsburg were behind in shots the whole game. As I mentioned, they did their best. No better chance than that one. Unfortunately for them, Gustafsson stood his ground. 7 minutes left. They've got a power play and a chance out in front, but guess who's there? That's right, Gustafsson once again, the right pad this time, stretching it out, keeping the lead secure. Icing time? Nope, never mind. Carl Grundstrom can't bury it. Look on the slow-mo says it all. Flipping over the stick and right off the post. Fortunately for him, no nightmares tonight. His team escaped with a 2-1 victory. They're on top of Group A.